everyone, welcome back to Psychic Renegade Tarot. My name is Bethany. I wanted to do unpick a card tonight. I just wanted to get another film out and I didn't have time to do a celebrity or true crime that would take some research. Right now I just wanted to do a quick pick a card. So this is a topic I've been meaning to do for a while, but how do people perceive your social media, or how does your social media come across? Is your brand like coming across how you want it to, basically? And are you like putting out the kind of vibe that you're trying to? So I don't know if this is your personal page, a product page, a business page, whatever, an influencer thing. So if you have some kind of social media you put a lot of time into, or just you're bored and you're curious and just want to watch a random pick a card, feel free. I'm going to do 4 piles today, which isn't typical, but anyway, I felt like it. So red carnelian is pile 1, Prairie Tanzanite is pile 2, green, I think this is green calcite. I want to say, yeah, I don't, it's not quartz. Green calcite is pile 3, and this is Lapis Lazuli, pile 4. Feel free to leave any comments, be respectful, you guys. And if you want to work with me, you can check out my, sorry, my neck needs to crack. If you want to work with me, you can check out my website for my services and readings that I offer. And then please DM or email me to get in touch with me so we can schedule that. And yeah, subscribe for more, you guys. Thank you for watching. Let's get into it. Okay, pile 1. If you chose this cute little carnelian tower, it's actually a flame. This is your pile. Let's look at how do you come across on social media. So for some of you, this will be personal pages. For some of you, business. We'll kind of keep it, just apply it as needed as you're watching it, you know? Okay. If you have multiple accounts, maybe this is like your general vibe that you come across, or maybe you want to watch multiple piles. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So if this isn't a business page, you come across very put together, accomplished, successful. You might talk about your work in some kind of way, or just visible if this is a personal page, but people know you know what you're doing, you know your business, you're certified, you're educated, whatever it is. You have all the credentials is what I'm trying to say. This could be a new business, or could have just graduated a program or schooling. For some of you, not all of you. Yeah. So you're coming across put together and successful for sure, especially if this is a business account. And if not, it's just, that's pretty relevant to people, or they can tell. Knight of Pentacles. You also come across as dependable, like a hard worker. You seem like a trustworthy person. So if this is like a business thing, that's a good thing. People feel like they could rely on you, your clients, customers, people that you want to buy your products, whatever it is, follow your services or whatever. Knight of Pentacles. It's like a steady, progressive person. Again, I'm getting like younger. So you could be younger, or you come across as like youthful. Or it's like you're just starting out with something, but you're already good at it. So you might have a natural talent for this. Yeah, it's like a match. It's a good skill match, whatever you're in right now or whatever you're doing. 3 of Wands. Okay. You also come across as knowledgeable, like you're in the know. People want to like follow your ideas. I feel like you might be an influencer, or maybe just like give random advice or random tips or random opinions, or hey, try this restaurant, or I hate this political person, whatever. You might share your opinions and people agree with you. I feel like I'm feeling a lot of earth energy. You have a lot of like stable energy that just comes across very grounded and assured, and people just listen to you. It's kind of how I'm getting it. I don't know. So if you have some kind of business or influence or marketing or online presence you're trying to grow, I feel like you should put effort into it, because people would listen to you. The Fool. Yeah. You also come across as someone that takes risks. You put yourself out there. You might share like more of your personality or personal life, or you post a lot, or maybe this is a new endeavor and some people are surprised you're doing it, I guess. You come across as like courageous and not fearful too. So maybe you're pretty entertaining or goofy or lively or knowledgeable, or maybe you're just outspoken and you speak up. I feel like you just really put yourself out there. Queen of Wands, yeah. Definitely fire sign energy. Okay, so you can have fire in your chart as well. You come across as energetic, attractive, driven, confident, like you could command a room. I am getting maybe model, actor, influencer, business owner, entrepreneur. I'm getting more. I don't think this is just like for fun. I think this is like you're actually pushing something, or this is a business, or you make money off of this. It's something you take more serious or you put a lot of effort into, but you're still growing it. With Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles here. You're still growing this, but with the Queen of Wands, you're very confident. You know what you're doing. This might just be a new thing, or you're still moving forward with something that's not like where you want it to be, or you just have lots of plans for growth and people can see that. Four of Wands. You're very stable. You might provide for your family. People can see this. For some of you, this might be like you're a family influencer, or you share something about like your family, maybe like mommy tips, or some of you it's like recipes, or some of you coupon saving, or it might be like random, you know, like random influencers that have like a really little niche and it's something like home related or family related. It could be like that, and you actually might make money off this. It could be maybe you are like an affiliate for Amazon and you sell home goods, something like that. Or it could be you're a mommy blogger, or maybe you just you're something like completely non-related, but you share parts of your business online, and maybe people see a glimpse of your family life as well. So again, you're pretty bold and open here, which matches the red carnelian energy, so that fits. Let's pull two clarifiers, group one, and then we will move on to the other piles. We're gonna keep these short and sweet today. You're coming across very confident, very like put together, you know what you're doing. Two of Swords reverse, exactly. You're not indecisive. You might be like a quick action taker, or you post a lot, or you respond quickly, you're quick-witted. The Lovers. Okay, so you're a compassionate person. You also might share relationship advice, or what not to do, or ways to relate to women, or blah blah blah, or ways men could do things for women, or what men need, or I don't know. Could be totally unrelated. Maybe you teach people self-love. Maybe you talk about your relationship and try and encourage people there's healthy relationships out there. What is this Lovers? Let's clarify that group one. What is this Lovers? I'm a little curious. This could also be you show, like you, maybe like you and your partner are like influencers together and make like silly videos, or maybe you guys are in business together, like Joanna and Chip Gaines kind of thing. Justice. This kind of came out reversed. So this could be like a divorced couple. Like maybe you share like co-parenting tips, or you talk about life after divorce, or maybe like this is my third marriage and you know there's hope for people. I don't know. So you might just like talk very openly about like your relationship or things you've been through. For obviously for all of you it's gonna be a little different, but you might, I feel like you're pretty open online about your personal life, or it intertwines with your business in some kind of way, or these things are on display. Maybe your social media is public, it's not private or something, so people have access to this, or it might actually be part of your business, if you are like an influencer and you do like vlogging or something like that, or your family is involved in this or your partner is involved in this in some kind of way. But I feel like you guys are successful, entertaining. People want to subscribe to you with the Fool energy here. You're also going to grow with the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. So if you want to put in some more effort, put in some like strategy on like how do you post and like time, and I don't know, you probably know what you're doing. I'm just saying it might make things easier on you. If it's like taking up too much of your time, you know, like only work on it certain times a day. Only film certain times a day, only edit certain times a day, that kind of thing, or only work on certain days. Like if you do work for yourself, try to set a schedule so you don't go crazy and you're working like 24/7. I'm just talking about myself here. Anyway, let's see if there's anything I missed. That's it, group 1. If you want more messages, feel free to follow on to some of the other groups. And thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. Bye. Okay, pile 2, if you chose Prairie Tanzanite, this is your pile. We're going to do short little readings on how's your social media come across. This could be Twitter, X, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever. Anything, honestly, that's online. I do all the streaming gaming ones, but I know there's plenty of those as well. Discord, I don't know what those all are. This could be anything is what I'm trying to say. 5 of Swords. Maybe you participate in some of those like Reddit logs that like share crazy stories, or like what am I thinking? Like maybe like the YouTuber that's like, am I the asshole stories? It could be something like that. Even celebrity gossip. 5 of Swords here. Could be reaction videos or gossip videos or something kind of silly or a little sassy. This could even be like advocate accounts if you talk about political things. Let's keep going. Hold on. Page of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a work-related thing or a venture. Maybe you're just getting into promoting something online. The 3 of Pentacles. Could be a collaboration. You might be doing something, or like an internship. Maybe you're like learning from someone else a certain business or skill you're trying to put to use. I'm trying to think of like an example. I don't know, those programs you can learn from where you kind of like mentor under someone else and they teach you like affiliate marketing, or they teach you something. 7 of Wands. I feel like you get some hate online. I don't know, or people maybe feel like you're defensive a little bit, or maybe like what you talk about or what you work on is controversial in some kind of way, or attracts some criticism in some kind of way, or comments. Maybe you get like annoying bot comments, or just like random people like, why do you do this for a living, or something. I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's like, I don't know, I'm just thinking of like opposing groups. It's like instead of just not following each other, they'll like go on each other's accounts and like talk crap. It's like, well, why are you here? So maybe you get some like annoying people like that. Like you're just like, why are you even on my page? Why are you here? So you might get some annoying people if you're like an influencer, or if you have a channel, or if you go live. Sometimes you get like people you have to like kick off, something like that. 9 of Cups. So you share your opinions and emotions a lot. This might be what attracts the hate. I feel like you're pretty raw and open most of the time. Maybe you do this on purpose. You're trying to like trigger people into growth, or getting them to like self-examine. And you use like a little bit of shock factor. Maybe just because of social media, just to get their attention. You might even do this on purpose. You know, people that will like talk about controversial topics on purpose just to get comments and likes and dislikes and reposts. They'll just like say something to piss people off on purpose. Or it's something that they know is kind of on the fence, and so people are going to have reactions to it because they want you to engage with their posts. It might be something like that. There are people that do that. I don't do it on purpose. It's too annoying. But anyway, it does happen. Or you just annoy people on accident, and then people get in their feelings in your comments. The 9 of Pentacles. Okay. A self-assuredness is here. Maybe you teach people how to be self-sufficient, and that might be controversial in some kind of way. Or you talk about maybe being single and independent. Maybe that pisses off like some of the like traditionalists. I don't know. Something about Nine of Pentacles is very successful. They can be a little hyper independent sometimes. But I don't know why you're defensive. I feel like people just come at you in whatever line of work, or if you post the kind of content that people don't want to see and they just like come at you a lot, or people have like strong feelings about one way or another. Could be something like that. I'm going to pull a couple clarifiers like I did for group 1. The Chariot. Oh, some of you might be like those van life people, or you could be like a female and like you work in an automotive industry, or you're like a racer or something, or you travel a lot. Could be a travel blogger too. I'm seeing, I don't know, you come across as very busy. So if this isn't your actual part of your job, and maybe you just come across as like doing a lot of things, people see you going a lot of places, so they like to follow you because it's interesting. You're always doing something. 4 of Swords. Okay, so you're pretty balanced. You'll rest too. I feel like if you do travel, it's like you'll show people like the sights and things to see and like all that stuff. And then you'll also talk about like the linens and the bedding and how luxurious the hotel stays are or not. Or like how good the food was. Like you kind of share both aspects for people that like to stay in and people that like to go out. Or this is just like you really talk about like, I'm very active and I go to the gym and I do all these things, but I come home and I read and I make tea and I rest or something. Like you talk about having like a balance. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you lead a pretty active lifestyle. This is on social media in some kind of way, but you also preach balance at the same time. I feel like you're younger, or you come across younger here with the cards that I'm seeing. Knight of Wands, and wasn't that a page? Yeah, Knight and Page. So no court cards. Upper court cards. Yeah, so you could be a younger influencer, younger person, or you're young at heart. How many of you want to use like in the army? I don't know why that came through. Maybe that's controversial. You talk about it, or maybe you left and you talk about your experiences. I feel like some of you show like in-depth parts about your journey or your life or behind the scenes kind of things, and some of that's controversial because some people just don't agree with your choices or your content, or it's something not everyone does. Let me know what it is in the comments. I'm curious. That is all I'm getting for you, group 2. Subscribe for more. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to watch the other piles if you want more messages. All right, bye. Okay, pile 3. If you chose green calcite, this is your reading. What does your social media say about you? How does it come across? Is it's giving off the vibes you want it to, basically. Let's see what we got. 6 of Pentacles. How are we gonna, okay, I'll flip it up, right? So you come across as a fair person, a giving person. You might do charity, you might give back. If you're in a group setting, you let other people be heard, and you let other people speak. You consider others' ideas. So people can tell that you're not a stingy person. I feel like you're a pretty giving person. You take care of the people around you. You notice when other people need something. 8 of Wands. Oh, okay. I feel like you're also very active. You're also doing stuff a lot of the time. So this could be like an outdoor, like this could be an athletic social media account, or you do stuff outdoors, or you post about that. Or maybe you post about like smoothie recipes or food recipes, or I don't know, camping gear, hiking gear, athletic gear, gym gear, something like that. Even a Swords reverse. Okay. You might tell people like what not to do, survival skills, how to avoid mishaps if they are like traveling or doing something active, or like tips for boating, or tips for like running at night, or just like, I don't know, safety tips or something like that. You come across as trustworthy and dependable. You also come across as intelligent. I feel like you share tips in some kind of way. Something you're into. This could be like hobbies or just like little side passions. Like, I always buy this kind of car or this kind of shoe, or this is what me and my dog do, or this is like parenting tips or whatever. It could be anything. But you're pretty open with your thoughts and ideas, and people respect them. You're loving to the people around you. You're loving and friendly to people that come on your page. I feel like you're really like nice and responsive in the comments. You talk back to people. You engage with people. I feel like your followers really like you. They respect you in some kind of way. This is floating all over the way. Page of Cups. Yeah, some of your followers might have crushes on you. So you might be pretty attractive is what I'm getting. For some of you, I'm feeling like you're a male in this pile, and the women like swoon over you. Or it could be vice versa, or fit it how it lands, you know. Let's pull a couple clarifiers. Page of Cups. You're pretty open with your emotion. You might share some kind of dating tips, or like if you're married, you might be like, this is how my wife and I get along, or this is little things I do for her. Or you might be like, oh, this is what I learned from my past relationship. You know, I should have listened more, I should have planned more dates. Or, you know, I shouldn't have put up with disrespect. Or I was like imagining the version of this girl and fell in love with an imaginary person, and I realized that's not who she is, or something like that. You might share like personal stories, advice, tips. I feel like you're pretty open, and people are attracted to your demeanor. I feel like you're pretty chill. I feel like you're attractive but pretty chill, so it's like a good combo. It comes across as inviting and not too intimidating, so people really like it. You're also trustworthy, and you do a lot of stuff. You know a lot of stuff. Or you interview a lot of people. You go a lot of places. You talk about a lot of topics. You cover a lot of things. You post a lot. People feel like they can depend on you. Sorry if I'm shuffling too much. Queen of Cups reverse. So you might talk about breakup stories. Oh, yeah. Or like past mistakes. You might have a pod. For some of you, this is a podcast, or you just talk a lot about like relationships, or some of you, maybe you like talk about relationship stories, relationship advice, or people call in like, I'm dealing with this. What do you guys think? Something like that. It could be related like that. I feel like you cover a lot of different emotional topics. And some are kind of like more relational or self-help or something. Maybe you're a little afraid to take breaks. People see that you post a lot with the Hangman reverse. Maybe you're active a lot. You stream a lot. You post a lot. You go live a lot. I feel like you're like always online. The Star. So some of you might have like a pretty big channel. People just expect you to be on there now, or they expect a lot of you. You might get a ton of DMs, a ton of messages. I feel like you might be like growing really rapidly right now, or you're about to hit a big burst, and it's kind of like, whoa, you're excited to like respond to people and see all the engagement, and maybe it's overwhelming you a little bit. I feel like you're having fun with it, not in a bad way. I just feel like you're still trying to keep up with it, maybe. Because maybe when you were smaller, you're used to being able to keep up with it, and now you're kind of getting to a level where you might need to like hire a social media manager, or people are just gonna have to understand that like you're to a certain level, you can't respond to all the DMs, you just can't like read them all, or something like that. Yeah, so you might be to the point where you're like making money off of your social media, you're growing it to like a point where you can monetize it, or you have like sponsors, or you run ads, or you do affiliate stuff, or whatever. You might make an income off of this in some kind of way. Yeah, I feel like you feel really good about your social media, or you should, or you have the potential to grow it to like a pretty good space if you're wanting to do this. People respect you, people will follow you. So yeah, if you're afraid to like put your heart into something, or you're kind of hesitating, I feel like you should go for it. You might have to have a thick skin though, because people will come for you like random trolls. You have to have a thick skin. But if you can handle that or learn to ignore it, learn to not take it personal, you'll be fine. Yeah, that's what I see for your group 3. It's actually pretty good, so keep going with that. You're coming across how you want to. You have a really positive response, and I see this growing. So yeah, stay tuned for more, and if you want to work at that, you should. It'll be good for you. Let me know in the comments what you thought down below, you guys. Subscribe for more, and thank you for watching this reading. Bye. Pile 4, last and final one. This is your reading. Let's look at how do you come across on social media? What kind of vibes do you give off? Is it what you want to look like and be like? And how are people seeing you? Okay. I think I will take, well, if I flip it, it's upright. Okay. I'm overthinking it, guys, but I am taking reversal of this reading. Queen of Pentacles. For a lot of you, you're a very hard worker. You might own your own business. You run your own platforms. You might even teach people marketing or social media in some kind of way, or money management, investing, how to make money online, how to be an entrepreneur. You might offer guidance in this sense. Maybe you're a little bit of a loner and this comes across online. Even if you have a strong network and all that stuff, maybe you still prefer to work alone. Maybe this is why you work for yourself. Maybe you're just that kind of independent energy. Maybe you're kind of, what is the word? Not an alpha female, but the kind that's like a leader, and then there's a kind that just works by themselves. That's what I was thinking of. So you might just prefer to work alone, or you work better, or you've created this all on your own kind of thing. You didn't need a business partner. King of Pentacles reversed. Maybe you're doing something after a split up, or after you're breaking up with a business partner, after you're leaving a partner or a marriage or something, because I'm getting the vibes of like, what's her name? Ooh, I should remember. The owner of Columbia Sportswear, she's a female, but her husband used to own the company. He died, and he ended up leaving the company to her, and she's been running it for decades. Did she actually die now? She took over and just ran it like a boss, and it did amazing. So it's something like that. Maybe you took over something, or branched off on your own. Or maybe someone taught you something you learned, maybe, and then you went out on your own kind of thing. Queen of Swords. Yeah. I'm getting kind of teacher vibes, mentor vibes, life coach vibes, even like an online, like a speaker, maybe podcast, crime podcast, like crime YouTube people, or maybe you do your own news, like independent news station, something like that. You're very outspoken, very hardworking. You put your opinions out there, and you're respected. Judgment. What did I say? You're respected. People feel like you do your research. You're pretty unbiased. You know what you're talking about. Even if you voice your opinion, it's like from your own experience. You're not just talking out your backside. Like you take time to calculate your words and make sure you get your point across and that you're heard right. I feel like you do a lot of speaking online. The Magician. Okay, some of you are spiritual teachers, gurus, tarot readers, that kind of influence, something in that field. Astrologers, Reiki teachers, yoga instructors, meditation, manifestation, something like that. You teach what you know. You're very skilled with the Magician. People trust you. People know that your stuff is legit. If you offer any kind of services, people know that they work. You know what you're talking about. Spiritually covered, you know what you're talking about. Queen of Cups. We have Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. And you see how they all came out on top of each other? That's cool. You might teach female empowerment. You might be an all-female business. You might speak to a lot of women or have a lot of women supporters. You just might be fond of encouraging women to work for themselves, or follow their dreams. Two of Cups. Yeah, you have a fondness for women. Some of you actually are into women. And some of you, you want to see them succeed. You know that we have extra struggles sometimes, so you want to teach them to overcome that. The Knight of Swords, see? You might even speak about love advice, like don't put up with this, don't be fooled by this. Some of you, this is intertwining dating advice. That's come up in multiple piles. So some of you speak about like modern dating or modern social dynamics, perhaps. Not necessarily just dating, but how it affects like family structure and work-life balance, whatever, friendship dynamics, that kind of thing. You show your emotions as well, like you're confident, but you as well show your softest side and your intellect. You're very balanced. People are appreciative that you're so real, and you'll show sides of yourself that are so multifaceted. You don't come across cold or calculated or emotionalist. You come across pretty down to earth, pretty open about things. Seven of Cups reversed. So maybe this is a niche. You help people find a niche, perhaps, or help invest in businesses, something like that. Help grow businesses, help encourage other women, mainly. Maybe you just have more women clients. Maybe you don't try to target women. Queen of Wands reversed. You make it look easy. So this is like you do put a lot of work in with the Nine of Wands. This has been a lot of years, a lot of effort, a lot of setup, whatever it is. You put in a lot of work, but you're just charming, you're funny, you're whimsical. You just make it look easy somehow. So the maybe people are just like, they're posting again, or how do they come up with stuff that's so witty or so smart, or how do they have the time? So you do a lot is what I'm getting. You post a lot, you know a lot, you share a lot. Getting kind of Energizer Bunny vibes, and if that is too old of a reference for you, it's just like go, 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 go kind of energy. Maybe fire here, air. It's quick. I'm being led to pull a couple more cards. Group 4. What else did you want to say? Spirit, what else did you want to say? Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I'm getting like specialized. Maybe you specialize in something. You help people specialize in something. If this is like online, you might help them like narrow down like a brand and like specialize it into a niche, or you might help them like customize something, or pick products to sell, or organize their business in some kind of way, or organize their message or their personal brand. You might do something like that, or marketing, or you're just very good at presenting yourself, and you might end up giving tips about this, or you already do, or you just kind of teach people how to grow their social medias or their own businesses on the side. You have mentors possibly, or you're considering like offering some kind of program or teaching, or just like how-to steps. This is what I did. That would probably be profitable for you if you're not doing it already, because I feel like people want to do what you're doing, but they don't know how. And if this is like specialized, you might want to offer like one-on-one coaching. If you don't want to offer this to the masses, if it's something like delicate or spiritual. Okay, that's what I'm getting, group 4. Let me know what that's about. Let me know what that is. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, subscribe and stay for more. Thank you guys for checking out my channel. If you're old, thank you guys for coming back. Appreciate all of you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for spending time here. Bye.